Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Legacy of the First Blade, Episode 2. I find the experience of playing Odyssey a bit odd, in regards to, for multiple reasons. For one, it's like, this is the first Assassin's Creed game I've played, for a long time now. The last Assassin's Creed game that I finished was Black Flag. So the fact that I'm playing a Creed game says something. The combat is different, exploration is different in regards to... It has a more open, almost Skyrim-esque feel to it. But also there's the fact that the developers are still making the game. There's so much content that is still being made. When I started up the game just now, it was telling me that they've released another Lost Tale of Greece, the 9th one, and the Lost Tales of Greece, those are just free updates, similar to how I believe the Witcher 3 had several packages of free updates with additional quests and stuff. But also there's the fact that they haven't finished doing the expansion content. Legacy of the First Blade is out in its entirety, but Fate of Atlantis has not been finished yet. So, this is probably one of the first games I've really played that is still being worked on to such an extent. And there's already so much stuff to do. I mean, in comparison... consider, I probably should talk to this guy so that I at least have something to talk about when I'm doing something else. But think about, Grand Theft Auto 4. Grand Theft Auto 4, they've constantly been adding to since then. But they've only been adding to the multiplayer.
Darius, do you ever rest?
After Macedonia, after the Huntsman. Nowhere in the Greek world will ever be safe. Not for us. We can never
No
rest.
rock,
We can never
no
stop
crevice, no bed tucked away.
No home, no connections. Sounds like a lonely life.
But it's still life, Cassandra. And the alternative? Better a lonely life than no life at all.
Will Natakas join us?
That's why I sent the note.
Trouble?
We came to Achaea seeking a ship bound for distant shores. A simple plan. But like so many simple plans,
It got complicated.
that fleet is bound for Patre. It's not the first. Something there is not right. Relentless military patrols, naval blockades. Natakas went to secure us a boat out, but he hasn't returned.
What do you think happened?
Some idea about what happened to Natakas.
He's smart, knows to keep to the shadows. With this much military power stationed in Achaea, he's more likely hiding
Than being dead.
He's out there, Darius. What do you think is going on here?
something big. Natakas may have learned more about what's happening there. It could be the Order.
All the more reason to find him.
I am not really looking forward. Oh, my controller batteries are low. Thank you for reminding me of that right here and right now. Okay, now that that is situated, let's go find
Natakas won't be
Natakas.
hard to find.
Just look for him in the
Back road to
shadows.
Patre.
Then that's where we start.
Follow me.
Unless he is being hunted by the Phantom. Or the Shadow.
Ooh. I've done it from higher.
Hey! Hey, you! You on the roof!
Yes?
That's not your roof!
You're right.
It's my roof now.
Follow me!
Oh, we got a convenient horse. This is also not our horse.
Something happened to
Or horses, should I say.
We must find him.
We will, Darius. We will.
I wonder if I could just steal things. I'm like... And Darius is like, why are you stealing things while we're riding? You have nothing to spend money on. And I'm like, it's an addiction. I can stop whenever I want. I just choose to keep stealing.
After Macedonia, but before here, what were you and Atakas doing?
Survive.
The War Seeker.
Continue the grand tales from my legendary adventures.
Well, yes.
We've kept to the shadows, stayed away from people. Dawn is safe, Cassandra. Adventure is not.
Ooh, spare horses in case we some reason lost ours.
And the bath splits.
Also,
Atakas will be hard to find.
Of course, that's
Come on.
how I rate.
no. Just a random fight against wolves in the middle of nowhere. I keep saying, one of the most dangerous things going on in ancient Greek, or at the very least, as ancient Greece, or at the very least, has seen in this game, is just random wild animals. I think this crime scene has become contaminated.
Supplies and military equipment.
He's staying out of sight.
He's disguised himself as a bush. He's right there, in front of us. If you don't mind me, I'm just gonna skin these.
Heavy armor and blood, but no body.
Natakas must have been in a hurry to leave such a mess.
So he took the armor off of his victims?
A path leading up to the mountains. Let's go.
Are we going to leave our horses? Actually, hold on. There we go. Why would I want to use any other horse?
How are you so sure Natakas went this way?
Sometimes you have to look further and think harder. There were guards in the bridge. Didn't you see? It was too exposed. Natakas would know better.
I think my horse might actually be faster than his horse. It's just, it feels that way. No, it looks like I'm wrong about that. Fiery horse is not faster than regular standard horse found in the wild.
I can see that.
Cut them down.
Working on it.
We can't outrun them.
Don't need to outrun them. Violence.
Okay. And a wild animal has entered the fray for some reason. Again, that notoriety system makes very little sense to me. I think that if I had any complaint about this game, it's a really, really obtuse notoriety system that kind of gets in the way of the game itself. Ah, my fiery horse, come back. Ah, there you are.
Move.
Did he take off without me? Why are these Greek soldiers fighting me when I don't have to worry about them? Ah, damn it. And see, the strange thing is, I get no notoriety for just attacking guys. So I could always just knock them off of their horses and then be on my way. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself?
They're searching for something.
Look at their body language. They want blood.
They'll get it.
We need a plan. If Natakas is hiding here, he could be drawn into heavy battle.
If we move quietly, we can pick off the guards one by one.
A wise plan, Eagle Bearer. Clear the perimeter, quietly.
Okay, so there are a few more guards than I had
Fast, be silent.
anticipated.
Quietly, Eagle Bearer. You take that one. I'll take this one. This kid's mine.
I'm always quiet. Oh, and I keep forgetting my abilities cause bodies to just disappear. Which is extremely convenient when you're trying to stealth an area. You can just stab somebody in the butt and then move on with your life. That was a very awkward animation of somebody in the distance, and now they're not in the distance.
Cassandra,
Told you we'd meet again. Trust me, I said.
it must be hard for you being right all the time.
It's a burden I do my best to bear.
Well, I'm glad to see you, Cassandra.
Now, please, who is this child? I came because Darius asked.
Truth is, I'm here because your father contacted me.
Of course.
My son.
Yeah, his bowstring goes right through his cloth.
There's something else.
We need to find my mother.
There are still...
This game has a lot of children.
The soldiers took them to a fort, not far from here.
Okay.
I'll go there now.
More soldiers could come looking. If we leave the bodies out here, it may attract unwanted attention.
I'll gather the others while you hide the bodies. The stranded people are at the fort, on top of the cliff. Return safely.
Bring my mother back to me, please.
Oh, Jesus.
I should go to the fort.
I'll bring your mother back as long as you don't speak again. I think that would be for the best, really.
I see them.
And there should be one more. Why is my bird having trouble identifying? I don't know, is there like a ton of quest markers in like one space? There we go. Oh, no, one more. There we go. Now everybody is identified. Although it looks like there's a quest I could pick up inside the fort. Too. On the grapevine. Alright, so I've got to get in, save these people, possibly accept a quest. Although it's interesting that this entire location is happening behind enemy lines, which is also problematic. Because... oh wait, these guys are cultists. So, if these guys are all cultists, then that's fine, because if I get caught and if I get into a fight, then I don't have to worry about notoriety. I can just kill them in front of each other, and that's fine. Like, this guy's not in the right direction. Oh. You know, and the unfortunate thing about my assassin ability is I can no longer throw bodies off of rooftops. I have to knock them out first. I can't set bodies on fire that I assassinate. You don't really think about the little things in life after you've moved on. Also, that was actually probably a really good location to do that in, considering... considering how out of sight it was. Also... and now all they found was just kind of like... just pieces of armor just lying around, next to spatters of blood. They're like, whatever happened to so-and-so? And what's her face? Actually, they're... and what's his face? And what's her name?
Down the mountain.
Oh, thank Zeus. And you.
Thank me. Zeus, did you see any lightning? Did you see any thunder? I think not. It was all me. Also, I just unlocked a new ability that only came with the DLC, which,
Don't lie to me.
Believe what you will.
How about a Mystios with a bird? An eagle?
That's ridiculous. Stop asking me stupid questions and let me be caged in peace.
Why, you?
is he gonna continue just facing her? Alright, I guess I'll go around. Actually... I'm going to... Sparta kick him off the side of the building. Nope, that didn't work. There we go. Not exactly the most efficient use of my abilities, but definitely the more entertaining way to do
Get
it.
to the bottom of the mountain. There's people there.
And then there's one more person, and I'm done. Actually, no, I'm not done. I still have to get this quest that's here. But I suppose I might as well free this other person before I move on. Now, it seems there's no guards nearby them? I guess this was the least important prisoner. Huh. Weird. That's why there's a quest in the middle of this.
We've done your cult favors, and we've come to claim ours. Signed, The Tempest. The Order and the cult working together. Not surprising.
Nope. Alright. So that quest, let's read that since I wasn't able to actually look at it while guards were staring at me. Bones to ash, ash to dust. We've been watching across the Aegean, biding and waiting for our time. I trust that our forces were helpful in aiding your goals before, and this time I believe that our goals align. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten our agreement. We just need the Eagle Bearer. We've done your cult favors, and we've come to claim ours. This, again, makes me feel like I should have played this DLC before finishing the game, because the cult is no more. It's been defeated. They're gone. But for some reason they're still being referenced as being still alive. Like, there's nobody left in the cult of Cosmos. But I guess the Order is talking to somebody. Okay, I have to break into a couple people's places and steal their stuff. Okay, now that the people have been saved.
Too long. The Order will catch up with us soon.
People need our help.
Why is she crying? Did her mom not make it?
Mater!
My child.
Oh, she's right there.
Thank Zeus.
No, thank me.
Cassandra!
These people just aren't very appreciative.
You're the Misthios who saved us. Thank you.
See, that's the kind of introduction I
I'm
wanted.
sheltering the stranded in Vura, a village not far from here. I've been in Achaea for a long time, but something has changed. A dangerous presence is closing in.
I found a note addressed to someone called the Tempest.
You know this name.
Everyone in Achaea knows the Tempest. She's the most ruthless commander to ever sail the Aegean. No one's faced her unlived. And her rage. Poseidon himself fears her. I house those who can't escape the Tempest's wrath in my village. But I can't stay here forever. The harbor is closed. Soldiers are combing the area looking. I'm working on a plan to get them out.
Found anything yet? Nope, not yet.
If you can help, Misthios, come find me in Vura.
Okay. Sounds reasonable enough.
She knows
So
more
I
than
stay
she said.
behind and you guys go
It doesn't
on your way
matter.
because
The Order is here. Amorges and the rest will not forgive our actions in Macedonia. Amorges will not forget the huntsman's death at the hand of a tainted one. His cunning is sharper than any blade. He may already be here, observing us, learning
he
from
may
our
be
movements,
behind
our
you
choices,
right
discovering our weaknesses.
now.
The stranded people come from both foreign lands and all over the Greek world. Merchants, farmers, sailors, families. They're being imprisoned and interrogated. They're being asked about Macedonia. These people are
Which is
suffering
quite
because the Order
odd
is
because
looking for
if they're
us.
coming from all over the Greek world, why would all of them
These people
know
need our
about
help. We
Macedonia?
have to do something. Isn't this what we're fighting for? Aren't they worth the risk?
We can't save them. Not if the Tempest is still strong. We need to hit her hard. It's the only way to get the stranded people home.
This is true. Luckily, my boat is up to the task.
We should get
And
started.
why is he being all awkward now?
Where will you start?
What are you going to do?
Patre is overflowing with the Tempest forces. I'll look for leads there about the closed harbor, and maybe more about the Tempest herself.
That woman, Clita.
There's more to the Tempest tale than she's telling,
Clita?
but she needs help. The people in Bura need help. They could do
It's
with someone
kind of an
like
awkward
Why not
name,
pay
but
her a
we'll go
visit?
with it.
Your father sure knows how to make an exit. Where did he go?
He's been following up on some leads in Patre. Look for him in the hull of a ship near the Patre harbor. He's made a small hideout there.
Against the three of us, the Tempest doesn't stand a chance. We'll break her.
And?
then you'll
Okay.
be free to leave the Greek world forever.
Oh, Cassandra, don't pretend you actually
I'll go to
care
the
about
harbor and track down the Tempest.
She can't be the
Natakas.
only Order member in Achaea. I'll keep an eye out for the others.
See you soon, Cassandra.
You will.
Wait, does Cassandra get railroaded into a romantic relationship with this dude? Like you actually have no choice? I didn't really look up the actual articles talking about the whole controversy. Shadow heritage.
I could find Darius and Atakas in Padre, or I could look for Cleta in Bura.
Okay, so like expected, there's another group of cultists who need murdering. They are now the Order of the Storm, and instead of 7 of them, there are only 5. And one of them is the Tempest, as discussed, and then there are their lieutenants. So there's still a lot of work to do. Apparently, one of the clues for one of these new order members, these new cultists, is back in this shipwrecked cove, which I believe I was actually here a while back. Trying to find a clue for a cultist. And I did. Yeah, I did find a clue for a cultist here. And now I'm back again to find a clue for a different sort of cultist. But pretty much just a cultist again. Oh, ancient clue is nearby. No. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Is this the clue? It is the clue. Amazing.
What is life if you can't have the best and be the best? I
Alright, so apparently one of the things I need to claim is right over in this building. So I'm just gonna... Oh, hold on. Theme the Crazed. Everybody's a thing of things. Cassandra doesn't seem to have a title, I just realized. But I need to go in here to steal a document. I don't actually need to kill anybody.
I should be careful. High security here.
There's always seems to be high security everywhere she goes. Nope, he moved. So, I just had to wait slightly and then... The Order Manifesto. The Tempest is performing well.
Tempest is performing flawlessly, but I will continue my observations. Someone
What does
sent
that
this
mean?
woman to spy on the Tempest. The Tempest has heavy influence here. I need to know more.
Okay, so I kind of rushed through that letter. The Tempest is performing well, better than we imagined. Our concerns were unfounded. Her ties to this place have not clouded her judgment or affected her actions. She is bringing the storm. Still, I will continue my observations. Huh. That makes it seem as though the Tempest would normally not be the villain, and they're worried that for personal reasons she would give up that cause. Also, let's swing by here and kill a member of the Order. And shove that person out of the way. Nope, no. I guess that rooftop in that specific spot, unclimbable. Huh. Yeah, I have definitely just accrued a bit of a bounty. Oh. Oh, good enough. Oh, nope, there are mercenaries in that direction. Let us head to the water. And then maybe get our escape. And then maybe kill off the people who are paying my bounty. In that order. Okay, somehow I found myself surrounded by a gigantic pack of wolves. Like, there are so many wolves. Like, look at how many wolves there are. I don't even know why there are that many, and even the wolves don't even know what to do with themselves. It's like... This is definitely quite... These enemies are really packed in. There we go. That took me a couple tries. Like, people will be leaving this nearby fort, and they'll just find, like, a dozen dead wolves just lying next to each other. And possibly a dead Cassandra. You know, I didn't think about the fact that I've changed my weapon from a sword to dagger until I did the heavy attack, because 249 pieces of leather. Until I did the heavy attack, because that changed the animation. Okay. And this guy is, for some reason, on the move.
What's happening out there?
Nothing. Everything is A-okay. Even that guy. Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of these two. Ah, damn it. Okay. So this is an attack that for some reason builds adrenaline. Okay, bounty cleared. Let's go on. Alright, so this is this is the fortress that houses one of the documents I'm expected to collect, as well as one of the ancient clues, I believe, to find the Order. So with any luck, we'll be able to find it both without causing too much of a fuss. The Olorus Fortress. Okay, now I'm going to just kick him off of the ledge. Ah. There we go. Again, not very efficient, but a slightly more entertaining way to get the job done. Now, supposedly there's a clue somewhere around here. It doesn't really list any of the treasure chests. Hello, can I assassinate you? Yes, I can. And again, it's very convenient not having to worry about hiding bodies. It's a small price to pay for not being able to set them on fire after they're killed. Is the extreme convenience. Now, let's see. There's a loot. That was close. Could have gone poorly, but it did not. So that means I can... Oh, hello. Huh. Why are you facing a wall? It's telling me there's an ancient clue nearby. Oh. Ah, because there's a crack in the wall. That's what's going on. And this leads to nothing? To a very dark cave. Ah, there's the ancient clue. Found at last. And now to get out of here and acquire the other document that I'm expected to find at this site. Without getting the attention of the leader, who happens to just be wandering around, just minding his own business, unaware that there's an assassin in his midst. Double our patrols to the east, and be prepared if Athens decides to invade our waters again. Relocate some forces in the east to bolster our patrols if you must. We need to buy time if we are to have our new weapon fitted onto our fleets. Huh. So that implies that the Tempest is also, like, is using specific technology.
I don't like the sound of that. I need to know more about the Tempest.
I don't know why a bounty hunter is following me. But I can deal with that. Damn it. I accidentally just stabbed the side of this post. And it's a good thing I did not lose against Lysonios the Cannibal. Because, yeah. You know, it's kind of odd being able to see the ship I'm expected to sink from right offshore. It makes me wonder whether I could just swim up to him underwater and then just assassinate him that way. You know what? Let's try that. I've got Poseidon's Trident, which gives me the ability to breathe indefinitely underwater. So I'll just swim out to him, see if I can climb his ship, and then fight him. And everybody else aboard his ship, because that sounds like a brilliant idea to not incur too much notoriety. Actually, they're cultists, so they don't matter. Okay, so my plan didn't take into account the possibility that he might move, and it appears that he's sailing away from me as I try to swim towards. Yeah, he's literally swimming in the opposite direction of me, which is not very convenient. Like, I can swim indefinitely, which is great, but it might be an indefinite amount of time before I catch up to him again. So part of me was wondering, should I just fast travel back to the dock? Because now he's farther away from me than he was when I started. Okay, so I fast traveled to the other side where he was going in an attempt to get closer to him, because sure, I'll keep trying this really dumb plan. Okay, now we are here on his right next to his boat. Let's see if I can just climb onto his boat and assassinate him. I think I can. I don't think the game was expecting me to, though, because it doesn't seem to want to individually target any of the guys in the ship. So I'm just going to sneak my way through these oars to the back, where hopefully nobody will notice me. And everybody is facing in the complete opposite direction. And he's been killed. That's it. Fantastic. Alright, so I've so far killed off 2 of the new Order members. 3 more to go. One of them happens to be residing in this building by themselves. And I think they are sleeping? Which is very convenient, although I cannot see a thing. That is because I'm facing a wall. Alright. And I can confirm the kill.
You deserve
And that is
worse.
3 out of 5 new... Oh, that was fast. But where is this bounty hunter that's tracking me? Is the act of killing these order members acquiring notoriety by itself? Ah. There he is, but he's just running way off in the distance, so he can do his own thing. Okay, so I just, I fast traveled here, and immediately got surrounded by wolves. Which is unexpected, but hey. I guess that's how things go in this place. I keep saying that wolves are one of the greatest problems that Greece has to face. You try to fast travel places, and suddenly like 5 to 10 wolves are like, we want to eat your face. And I'm like, no, I need my face for later. And then the wolves are all like, oh, we'll agree to disagree.
I see it.
But we're close to our target. And there's the document right over there. And we can go grab it. I don't know if I actually have to turn it into anybody. Because I wasn't actually given it by anybody.
Better stay hidden.
Oh. You know, I wasn't even going to bother looking to see if there were any enemies, but that was clearly a risk I should not have taken. Because there are clearly enemies. But nobody inside. Oh, there's that guy. And he didn't see me.
I see you.
Do you? Do you see me? Or do you see only what I want you to see? Nope. Keep going. I believe I can swing around this side. I want to say there was another way into that building. Oh, and then the guard just moved anyway, so... I guess none of my attempts to come at him from a different angle matter, because he just left the building. And... capture the stranded people in Bora. We can't let them get established there. I know for a fact that someone from that village will be helping them. Someone unable to stay idle around people in need.
Capture the
Make
stranded
sure
people
to
in
round them
Bora.
up. All of
Can't let them
them.
establish a foothold there. I wonder if Clita knows about this. That's all the letters I need. The Tempest is a brilliant strategist. A straight fight won't work. We'll need a plan to defeat her.
Ah, and I was doing so well without making any plans before. Now I'm gonna have to suck it up and strategize. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.